Here's my Laelia purpurata, or Cattleya purpurata, Canaima Patrick X Echo XECO. Just a gorgeous flower. Gorgeous flower. There is a bit of a sheen that is really not really coming across on camera, but it is there. Believe me, it's beautiful. For this one, I give very, very bright light, the Cattleya light levels. So it's quite close. Under the grow lights. And the biggest surprise with this plant for me is that it needs quite a bit more water than I assumed it would need. I end up during active growth watering it 2 or 3 times a week. It's in a chunky, very, very chunky bark. This is what it came to me in. When I repot it, I will definitely stick with this size of bark. It is a root monster. There are roots, everywhere. They're popping out everywhere. I love a nice rooty orchid. I find it very satisfying, and I can see the roots and that they are in good shape. So I like that. So bright light. I have it in high humidity, typically 70 to 80% in here. But I did also grow it in household humidity, which is typically 40% for me, 45 up to 55. And it did fine. So I wouldn't say this is a particularly high maintenance orchid, just a little bit more water than you might expect. And I will often use these as my cue, these pseudobulbs here. If the newest one is shriveling at all, which is not right now, it's nice and plump, that is definitely your sign to water. That might be a little bit past. But, so it's kind of Cattleya rules. If you see shriveling on the newest pseudobulb, you definitely need to give it some water. But for this one, I even preempt that a little bit more than I would with another one, with other Cattleyas. Typical feeding, I do kind of weekly. I use kind of whatever. Right now I'm using the MSU for reverse osmosis water, and then rather religiously once a month it receives kelp and some kind of probiotic supplement, whether it be quantum or the Revitalize, the different bacterial and probiotic additives. Lots of bacillus and a couple other strains that I now forget. But they grow really nicely. I hope you like it.